Blackberry's downfall. First, we have an overview, an introduction of the company, their main issues, before and after partnerships, sense-making, connecting, deploying, solutions and proposals, and conclusions. Blackberry, previously known as Research in Motion, operated in the smartphone industry and established a strong reputation. Blackberry was a pioneer in mobile communication, and they were the first to implement email capabilities and QWERTY keyboards into a mobile phone. They faced several challenges. Rise of competitors like iOS and Android struggled to adapt to a shifting landscape, and they were slow movers in reacting to market trends and customer demands. Blackberry's historical milestones. In 1984, we have the founding of Research in Motion. In the late 1990s, we have the introduction of Blackberry devices. In 2002 to 2007, we have their expansion. And in 2007 to 2012, we have their challenges and downfalls. Blackberry's main issues. The lack of adaptation. Blackberry failed to anticipate and respond to the rapid evolution of the smartphone market in the 2000s to 2010s. The company focused on physical keyboards and enterprise-oriented features, while behind user-friendly options like iOS and no app ecosystem. Blackberry struggled to attract and retain developers to create a good app ecosystem. Limited availability of apps made their smartphones less competitive. Enterprise focus and decision making. Their brand perception of just being business-oriented swayed away possible customers, and they had challenges aligning departments to contribute to one goal collectively. Partnerships. Before, Blackberry struggles to maintain competitiveness in the smartphone market. Then they made a couple partnerships like TCL, which is a Chinese electronics company, Qualcomm, which is a leading semiconductor today, Intel, which provided processors and other hardware components, and Cisco, which helped enhance security. Sense-making. There are several factors that contributed to Blackberry's decline. Market disruption. Smartphones with no visible keyboards like the iPhone and the emerging popularity of Android quickly caught up to and surpassed Blackberry. Failed to innovate. Blackberry was slow to answer to these market changes, and their priorities of maintaining their successful messaging platform BBM limited even further their ability to evolve. App ecosystem. The lack of app variety availability like iPhones and Androids had lowered the attractiveness to customers that were in the market of buying smartphones. Organizational alignment. The alignment of several departments can be crucial for innovation and growth in a company. This did not happen at Blackberry. This slowed down the response times and the much needed timely decisions they needed to make. Connecting. Software development companies could have been a great partnership for Blackberry to recover from their downfall. Being the lackluster part of Blackberry's ecosystem and having other big-name companies today in their early stages, Blackberry could have leveraged their power and partnered with Spotify or Snapchat during the start of their downfall. This would also have secured great apps for their ecosystem and would attract other developers to engage with their platform. Content providers. Booming businesses like Netflix, Amazon, ESPN, and New York Times had recently started with app development in their subscription services. This proved to be a successful thing for them. The Internet of Things. Collaborations for Google and Amazon and their vast portfolio of apps and applications from email to smart homes could have been an interesting new revenue stream they could have explored. Deploying. Implementing effective strategies would be a crucial step for Blackberry. They will need to address several key factors to attain growth. Product diversification. The development of other products like tablets and smartwatches to create a smart ecosystem could have been a good way to explore their success. This can successfully raise customer retention and attraction. User interface experience. Conducting research to identify key weak areas to focus resources and prioritize for a better user experience with their devices. This would include visual animation, smoothness, responsiveness, and an easy-to-use interface for their users. Solutions and proposals. They should have departed from the business-centric and use an easy-to-use experience for everyone. Partnerships to boost customer adoption and retention. Expansion to more product diversity. and enhancement of their current offerings by investing in weak areas and exploring their strengths. Conclusions and lessons learned. Innovation must align with the user needs. It must be driven by your understanding of the user's preferences and needs. User experience should be a higher priority for development. Adaptation. The ability to adapt quickly is essential. Rapidly changing market dynamics can make or break a company's success. Blackberry should have been willing to change their product and strategies to grow. The right partnerships fuel growth. Strategic partnerships can prove to be beneficial for both parties and could be essential for growth and innovation. And lastly, continuous improvement. Embracing an ever-growing company culture is essential. Constant monitoring of market trends and customer feedbacks are key for growth.